Hey, nice. I got a Gloom Shroom little Zygamite. It's pretty nice, 200k. Alrighty, guys. So I just wanted to go ahead and start off this episode showing a couple of next kills. I don't seem to think that I got some Torva gloves during this little quick trip, but I seem to have lost the clip. So you'll hear me talk about it later on in the video, but for some reason I don't have the clip of it, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, I hope y'all do enjoy this video. Be sure to hit that like button if you do and subscribe if you aren't subscribed. We'll catch y'all at the end. Iron Noobs, peace. Okay, so I was not able to keep track of all the loot that I made during Greg, because when I would come and use my preset, it was throwing everything back into the bank. I did get these two Sliskian essences, which are roughly 6 mil a piece. I believe I made about 15 mil. According to my wealth evaluator, my untradeable loot was at 1.111, so 1 bill 111 mil, and so it's at now 1 bill 126 mil, so I'd say I made about 15 mil. Got those Torva gloves earlier as well at next, and then of course some onyxes. So I'm doing pretty decent today on loot. I may go ahead and start knocking out some of the quests that I need to do, or possibly may go and do some other bossing. We shall see. Alright, so I've decided it's time to go ahead and spend quite a bit of money. I spent 10 mil or so, just over 10 mil, maybe close to 11 mil on 10,000 magic short bows. I'm also going to spend about 10 mil or so on about 5,000. I may even spend about 20 mil and try to get 10,000 green dragon hide bodies, and I am finally going to try to get crackling 3 mobile 1 times 3. That way I can put it on all 3 sets of my armor, my melee, magic, and range, and that way that's going to help me out at next. Going to help me out at Rax and Darkness Path. So I'll let y'all know once I've broke everything down, and hopefully I can get it. I'm an idiot, so I spent all that money on those magic short bows. I've broke down. This will once I do these 50, this will equal 1k that I ended up breaking down, and I have over 130 something dexterous components, which is, I think, hopefully gonna be way plenty enough. So I may actually end up selling those 9k short bows later on. I'm gonna keep them in the loot tab for now because I do get quite a bit of precise components from them. I don't think I need precise components for anything at the moment though, but the dexterous components were crazy fast. I'm gonna have to get some green dragon hide bodies to get some. I think it's the protective components I need to be able to make some more armor gizmos. So I'll break these down and then go ahead and start breaking down some green dragon hide bodies, and like I said, hopefully I can get that crackling 3 mobile pretty soon, because I've spent quite a bit of money on it already and still haven't been able to get it. So alright, so I spent about 15 mil. It's going to get me 15 chances. I still have a lot of money, or a lot of the items still in the bank, so it didn't cost me like 1 mil per chance, but it's going to give me 15 chances. Hopefully I can get it. And nothing. So I believe I need more protective components. Yep. And so there's 15 chances gone. No bueno. Alright, so I've got 40 more here. I'm going to go ahead and try to get it now. There's Crackling 2 in mobile. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one, but still attempt to get the Crackling 3 with mobile. Another 20 attempts. Man, I've spent so much money on this crap. Alright, so I ended up having to sell about 9 mil worth of the bows to be able to get this little bit of money here. Somebody actually told me to try an extreme invention potion to basically increase my invention level, and hope that that helps. So let's go ahead. I got 20 more tries here. Go ahead and pop that invention potion. That's going to take me up to 118. And let's see. Got it. Nice. Looks like I've got to make some more holy overloads, so I've got some stuff to go ahead and start making them. I'm gonna drop down some wells. I got my botanist outfit back from Diango, and that way that'll help me make quite a bit of more portable wells. So I am down to, let's see, 21, and then normally I use like, yeah, see, so I have 27 5 doses, which I could upgrade all those back to 6 doses, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to make like 100 or 200 of them. We'll see how many I can get, because running pretty low. Obviously the funds are pretty low after last night trying to get that Crackling 3 mobile. I had, I think, 55 mil when I first originally started, so it looks like I only spent about 40 mil. But if you remember, I also sold 10 mil worth of magic short bows, so technically I had about 65 mil, so I spent about 50 mil just to get Crackling 3. So I'm now going to go ahead and make some overloads, because obviously the boss grind has to start. I have not sold my tab yet, so I mean, I have money in here. I'm just trying to hold on to it for as long as possible. I believe the tab is probably worth about 200 mil right now, so let's make these overloads and get on some bossing. You know, I'm sitting there making these potions, and I'm actually thinking double XP is in 5 days, and obviously everything is twice as much, because obviously people are buying materials for double XP. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't sell my tab now, except for like my next gear and stuff, because obviously gear is going to be going down, I would assume, because people are dumping gear to have cash to buy materials. So I'm wondering, like, if my green dragon hide, all of my herbs and stuff like that, logs, just all this random stuff. For the most part, I think, like water tallies, planks, just stuff like that. I'm wondering if I should sell it now, just because double XP is coming, but hold on to like the armor and stuff like that until after double XP to sell. I'm not sure, because the cash stack is currently at 4 mil, and I still need to be able to buy some more materials to make, I believe, the super magics and or the extreme magics and extreme ranges. So obviously I'm still going to have quite a bit of potions left over to sell back. Like, I don't need 611 of these super strengths, because I have 204 doses, so I still am going to be able to sell some stuff back, and that's probably what I'm going to do to make the super ranging and super, I'm sorry, extreme ranging and extreme magics. So, I don't know yet. Also, I'm not sure if, with double XP coming up, if these potions that I'm buying, because I'm buying 3-dose potions just straight from the GE, instead of breaking down or decanting my 4-dose potions that I already have in the bank. So I wonder when I go back to sell those, if because double XP is coming, if they'll be higher or lower than what they normally are. I haven't checked any of the graphs or anything like that, so I am curious, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter to me. I've got to get these overloads made. I'm not going to wait until double XP or after double XP to get everything once it's dumped. I may possibly do that afterwards, though, like after double XP, because everything's going to crash so hard. I think most people that don't get to overloads are probably going to be selling all of their potions off, so I may take advantage of that and maybe stack up like enough supplies to make another 1,000 overloads in the future. I don't know, it'll just have to, when double XP comes around, I'll just have to decide from there how much money I have in the bank and if it's going to be worth the effort or not. Not even double XP, and I'm already getting gains. That is 101 Herblore. Obviously, it does nothing past 99, but that's pretty sweet. 101 Herblore. I was sitting here thinking while I was making these potions, I was talking about earlier possibly buying up some materials once double XP is over to potentially make 1,000 more overloads for future use. But I decided, since I'm going to be starting to kill racks quite a bit more, racks drops pretty much a lot of overload flasks, so I think I'm gonna basically take those flasks and break them down into 3-dose potions later on, or 4-dose potions, whatever is needed for holy overloads. I can't remember, I'll have to look it up, but that's gonna be my plan for future usage of holy of getting overloads. I'm gonna be able to make myself hopefully around 200 or 300 overloads right now with the stuff that I spent. As you can see, the cash stack is down to 2 mil. It's going to go even lower because I've still got to buy some crystal flasks And so basically the cash stack is going to be empty once done completing all of these overloads. So the boss grind will begin, but like I said, not to ramble on or anything like that. Overloads will be coming from racks hopefully in the future, and potentially I won't ever have to physically make actual overloads anymore. Hopefully not. Well, I messed up, and I'm out of super magic potions, I believe. But the problem is I can't buy any more potions because I was buying 1k at a time, and then I sold them all. So I've got to wait 4 hours to be able to buy some more. So I'm just going to hold on to these. I do still have 257 4-dose overloads to make, but I was able to make just about 140-ish Supreme overloads, and then also I do have these down here that I can go decant later on, but we're going to go ahead and just keep it like that for now. I'll come back and make some more later on. I do still have 16 minutes on my well, so what I'm going to do is actually make some replenishment potions, so I'm going to go ahead and start making those. I've got about 6 mil left in the cash stack. I did go ahead and sell, I believe, the green dragon hide and some magic seeds and some Sarah brews out of the bank, which I probably shouldn't have sold the Sarah brews because I'm fixing to have to buy some flasks, so I could have just kept those. I do things like that all the time, as you can see, just me buying herblore supplies, and then I sold them back, so that's kind of where I screwed myself. So that's alright though. I'm gonna go ahead and make some of these replenishment potions and then go ahead and plan out my boss trips. So I am getting a consistent 5-minute kills at next right now. My next kills are currently, I don't know why I just came here, oh my god. So I wanted to go ahead and repair my frozen key, but I actually need a mill to do that, so I'm gonna have to find something in my bank to be able to sell real quick. I guess I'll go ahead and sell these cannonballs. That should be over a mill hopefully. Just want to show that to y'all, and it's not, oh my god. So I'll go ahead and add in these infernal ashes as well. That should definitely be over a mill right there. That should cover it, so I'll go ahead and keep the cannonballs for now. And so now that Bob has ripped me off 950k, I'm back up to 100 charges on my frozen key. So I just didn't want to be able to run into risking any problems there. Currently, I'm getting a solid 5 minutes per kill with at Next, which my kills currently, where's Next at? I'm at 192 kills. I started soloing roughly at about 145, I believe, so I've already got 50 kills. I'm averaging roughly about 5 minutes per kill with Reckless, but I do want to try to get better as far as I'm trying to get down to 3-minute kills. Obviously, I do understand without having a Nihil, it's probably impossible to be able to get 3-minute kills. I'm sorry, and but I need to be able to get better with my rotation to the point where I feel like I don't have to bring a yak anymore. Up until that point, I haven't done the quest to get Nihils yet, but up until that point, I don't even see the point of doing the quest, getting the Nihils, when I can't physically actually use a Nihil right now anyway. So, but we're going to be starting off this hour with, what did I say, 192 kills. I'm trying to get to about 10 kills per hour with Reckless, so y'all will see at the end of this hour if I reach that goal or not. Man, that was horrible, man. I died like 3 freaking times trying to kill her. I don't know what was going on that kill. And of course, we get some bruise. Alright, so I'm actually going to take a break from Next because something's just going on. I'm getting horrible, like, it's just so bad right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure out at what point Next, when you surge away, doesn't freaking melee you, because she will literally chase me around the room 4 times in a row, not do any kind of magic attack. I'm trying to get my kill speed up, but I mean, look how much of my yak I use. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this with a Nihil right now. I need to just figure something out. My Rezo doesn't actually seem to heal during the barricade thing that she does, the ice prison. I don't know if there's a reason for that, if they changed it or something. I'm not sure. Alright, that is the end of my Reaper task. It almost turned out to be a complete failure. I admittedly died twice while doing Greg, but as you can see, I did grab that Sliskin Essence, so I had to sell both of the ones I had in the bank earlier, so that's going to be nice to add one of those back into the bank for another nice 6 mil. And there is an Octor's Lament completed. Alrighty, there we go with Fairy Tale Part 3, Battle of Orcs Rift. Got 11,000 farming, thieving, magic, XP, 1,000 summoning, crafting. But I got this little magic watering can. I'm going to add it to my tool belt because I'll probably never ever use it. But there's another one out of the way. Alrighty, and there is the Great Brain Robbery quest completed. I now have three more quests to do. Well, including Ritual of the Majorat. I've got to go do Rocking Out while Gothic sleeps, and then a Ritual of the Majorat. So let's go do Rocking Out real quick. Oh, I just dropped the screen down on accident, but I just completed Rocking Out. I feel like that quest took way longer than necessary. So all I've got left is while Gothic sleeps, and then finally I can do the Ritual of the Majorat. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do while Gothic sleeps. According to the quest guide, it's roughly about an hour and 15 minutes long, so this was just supposed to be like a little 30-minute quest that I did, and it was horribly long, it felt like to me. So let's go ahead and get While Gothic Sleeps knocked out. That'll also unlock Tormented Demons for me, so that's pretty sweet. Alrighty, there is While Gothic Sleeps, 5,000 coins, lump of dragon metal, 400,000 XP lamps. That would have been nice while I was working on max, obviously. And I also unlocked Tormented Demons, so that's super cool. That quest did take a little bit longer than I had originally planned, so I will be waiting until tomorrow to go ahead and do Ritual of Majorat, and I think also with that I'd be doing the Fate of the Gods as well to get to Nihil. So, but that quest was actually really fun. It didn't seem as long as it was, but it did take a little bit of time. So, and with the last little bonus, little 100 XP that they give me, I will receive a Slayer level, which is going to put me at 104 Slayer, so that's pretty nice. Alright, something I've been working on for quite a while, but there is Ritual of the Majorat complete. So, 110k agility, very nice, 3 times 80k XP lamp, so that's pretty sweet. All of this stuff would have been really good while working towards max, but the main thing that I was here to unlock was the Stone of Jazz. And the ability to fly Glaciors or Glacors. I've always assumed it was Glacors, but I can also get some Bainite ores, so that's pretty sweet. And of course, the other Barrow Brother added. So I am now going to go complete Fate of the Gods, and that should be able to unlock in the hills for me. So pretty big unlocks this episode. Yes, sir. There is Fate of the Gods completed. Don't really care about anything. Shard of Zeros will help me out, maybe, I guess. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I unlocked Muspa as well. And then, so, Mina Hills. Oh, Rune Dragons. That's going to be pretty sweet. Yeah. Other than that, don't really care about anything else, but looks like I did just get 100 magic. Obviously, that doesn't go up very fast because I have everything in defense, currently going for 120 defense, so let's go see about doing some bossing. Oh my god, that was a Nihil kill. What was the speed on that? 445, man. I think it could be better though. Oh, Virtus Roblegs. Nice. Alrighty, I'm going to sell my next drops to buy a Malevolent Helm and boots so that I can try wearing Serenic the whole kill. Alright, so from those items alone, I had 3 mil, 111 mil. That was 108 mil profit from that boss so far. My clan's telling me that all I need is the Malevolent Helm, so let's try it. Alrighty, guys, so this is going to be the end of this week's episode. I feel like I made some pretty decent gains this week, but I'm going to give you a quick look at the bank here. I am starting to run low, like on rocktails, not so much on brews and stuff like that, but I'm going to go ahead and sell my tab. I'm going to keep all my runes from doing my daily rune runs. I'm going to go ahead and sell my tab, and that way, actually, I'm going to go grab my broad arrowheads real quick and then sell my tab. I'll show you how much money I get at the end, and that way I can start buying supplies for next week's bossing episodes, or episode in general. I might not just be pure bossing, but let me go grab my broad arrows real quick, and then I'll sell my tab and show y'all what I get. Alrighty, so obviously next week is, or this weekend is double XP weekend, which honestly doesn't mean anything to me because I don't plan on really grinding XP, but I just wanted to show y'all a couple of things that I have been getting from my player-owned farm. So I did get 2 of these Damon Cap Zygamites mushrooms, and then I did get a regular one during farm runs, and then I also got a red dragon egg and a blue dragon egg, so that's going to help out nicely. Obviously, y'all saw me sell my big next loot as far as the gear and everything went, so I'm going to sell everything up to these runes here, and I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through it and let y'all see. It's not a huge tab obviously, but hopefully we can get some nice cash. Starting off with 95 mil, I'll go ahead and chunk it in the bank. Obviously like 103 mil I got from Nex, I believe, something like that, so let's just see how much we end up getting. So not bad. I actually ended up making 52.2 mil off of that little tab that I had, so that's not too bad. Cash stack is at 148 mil. Obviously, I do still have quite a bit of money, I guess, considering the bank. Let me look at the wealth evaluator. The bank says I have 320 mil in it. Obviously, if I take all my cash out, the bank's going to say that I have 171 mil left in the bank. Honestly, I have no clue where all that money would be. A bunch of items that I've got from doing all the quests this episode, but yeah, I've got 10 Shadow in the Hill pouches. That's like 1.5 mil. Got all these brews. I should have quite a bit of resource somewhere. They're probably going to be over here. No telling. But, oh, and as you can see, I did not sell my all my eggs and everything like that, so I'm kind of scared to 1GP them, just because, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't plan on using them, to be honest, so let's go ahead and see how bad I screw myself by 1GPing these eggs. Go from, let's see, 500k, that's not bad. Let's see, this says it's 1.1 mil. 770k? That's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do both of those. They're supposed to be about 1.3 mil each, and they were about 240k each, so that's kind of sucky, but hey, it is what it is. And then the rabbit, I don't really care too much about, but that Zygomite was, or Zygomite, was about 200k. Yeah, 220k, so not bad. So I actually ended up making about 54 mil off of that tab, so that is pretty nice indeed, if I do say so myself. Actually, oh, what's that? Another like 700k. So you always find money just laying around. So there's another 700k. Obviously, I probably have more stuff somewhere laying around in the bank. I'm not gonna go through everything and try to find every single little thing that I have. I just wanted to get rid of that tab so I can go ahead and start picking up supplies. My kill count, I don't know if I showed it at the beginning. But really, I just did a lot of necks, so and Greg, so I'm going to end off this episode at 130 Greg kills. Next, I started soloing, I believe, about 140 or 150. I am now at 203. And then Araxi, I don't know what I started at with Araxi, but I am at 355. I know a long time ago I used to keep notes on Araxi, and the last drop I had was at 329, being a Fang. So the last leg piece I got was at 282. So gonna see if I can't try to get some leg pieces now that I have some cash to be able to dump on supplies. And I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, be sure to hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you were not subscribed. And we'll see you in the next one. This is Iron Noobs saying peace.